The Big Purple Popsicle saga continues today. So I'm just thinking about what we want to do today. We have to finish Drangleic Castle. We can start the DLC. We can go and finish up the Chasm of the Abyss side quest and fight the optional boss. A couple things. You'll see I have more attunement slots. That's because I went through and I just cleaned up some of my inventory and collected some things that I missed in the past. So one of the main things, I got this Southern Ritual Band +1, which gives me 2 extra attunement slots, which is pretty awesome. I also have the extra bone dust that I can burn now, so this will put us to +5 for our Estus Flask, which means it's maxed out. We can still get 2 more shards, though. Haven't found them yet. So I think maybe we want to go and do... Let's finish Drangleic Castle first. I think that's what I'd like to do. So we made it to Central Castle Drangleic. And we're trying to find Vendrick. The Queen also sent us on our way to find Vendrick, though she is quite suspicious. We fought the 2 Dragon Riders. It went okay. Okay, we also talked to Benhart. He's not here anymore, but that guy's sword is larger than mine somehow. Just another great sword. I don't actually remember what's up here. An archer. A little too far away. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we can't do anything here yet. There's a couple different things to do in the castle still, and there's a bunch of loot to pick up also. Hopefully we find another Estus Flask shard. I don't actually know what those are, so... so with my extra attunement slots, I have 3 instances of Dark Orb, Dark Weapon as usual, Dark Hail, Great Soul Arrow for the extra range if we need it, and then Yearn, which I've talked about being really good, but I haven't had to use it up until now. Hurrah for sadness. Alright, so this is an elevator we can't use yet. It's locked. The stream comes up just when the university cancels. What a day! Where are you such that you have class now? Also, why was it canceled? Fill us in. Give us the info. Now the real fight begins. I mean, it's been pretty hard up until this point. Okay, here's another instance where there's a giant and you have to lure some enemies in here and kill them. You motherfucker. Lure some units in here in order to power the giant, which will then power the elevator. So let's just back up. Okay, and then get the other one over here. Whoa! God, their combo is so absurd. Okay, perfect. So that's going to power this guy on, which should power the elevator. Hey, Hazmati. Good to see you again. I think this powers the elevator. But there's a couple other things we can do in the castle, so let's like clean up this area, and then we can come back and mess around with the elevator. We can't even get back to the elevator anyway, so the game forces you to make a circle, even if you were able to open that up. I don't remember if either of these are mimics, so let's look. No, okay. The rains are too strong, plus winds. Kythus Chime, Soul Greatsword. Soul Greatsword's actually a really fun spell to use. I might actually attune that. Old Knight Hammer. Who is this? Sellsword Lewitt. I don't think we need you, buddy. Let's toss a Dark Weapon on. Alright, we got another horse. Let's go, asshole. Don't shoot that shit at me. So this thing is pretty resistant to dark, from what I can tell. Please stop. Please stop shooting that. Okay, don't get behind him is the lesson here. I thought he was about to shoot that dark shit again. I'm like, you need to stop. It's time to stop. Nope, not today, buddy. Nice, we have enough endurance to take 2 swings and still be able to dodge. That's important. Whew, okay. You're dead. I don't think this thing respawns, so that's a plus. Gower's Ringer Protection. I don't know what that is, so let's take a look. Because at least 2 of my ring slots are changeable for sure. Reduces damage taken from behind. That, I guess, would be okay for PvP. Regular uploads continue next week. I don't know what I'm going to play after Arcane. Because I haven't finished Arcane yet. Okay, well, my menu was open, so this was not a great start. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try it again. Yeah, these are the guys with unlimited stamina, so, like, you can't really sneak in hits when you think you can. But yeah, I think next week, probably Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be restarting the uploads, normal uploads, starting back with CNC and such. So we'll probably do like CNC, Arcane, and CNC. That's basically where I stopped last time, so when I was forced to stop because of my system. So that's probably what I'll just pick up again mid next week. That's the plan, at least. One of these is definitely a mimic, if I remember. If it's this one, stay to the side of it. There we go. Petrified Dragon Bone is always good. But yeah, I don't know what I'll play after Arcane. Arcane will last at least another couple months, so. That sword design is ridiculous. Looks more like a big lump of metal club instead of a sword. Yeah, it's the Crypt Black Sword. Scales really well with my, with my current dark build, and also, oh, Firestorm. And then also, I could do like a fire weapon. Well, my fire longsword scales really well, because again, fire and dark both scale off your lowest stat, that is faith or intellect, and both of them are at 30, which is technically the soft cap for both of those for dark and fire. The soft cap for magic's like 50 or 60, and the soft cap for lightning is 50 or 60, but that's only if you're focusing on one of them. If you're mixing them to get fire and dark, then the soft cap is 30, so that's why we're at 30-30 right now. That doesn't mean we wouldn't benefit from putting any more points into those, but it means that we would get vastly diminished benefit from it, so that's why I stopped at 30-30 for now. Not sure where we need to go here. I don't think there are any other illusory walls here. Yay, more CNC. Yeah, man. If that's something you like. Woo, that was close. All right. Got another gargoyle here, too. Ooh, that was close. All right. Imagine if we had this sword and we fought these things the first time. They would have died so quick. Ah. That's the worst attack that they have, in my opinion. Here, let's just Dark Orb him. Please pass away. Thank you. Yeah, we don't want to drop there. We just want to go back the same way. I don't know why it makes a splashing sound when you drop there. That's strange. But yeah, I did enjoy what I played of CNC3, so I'm looking forward to get back into it. I hate these pyromancers. They're such a pain. There we go. Flame. Wow, that's a bunch of flame butterflies. Sure, I'll take that. Treasure ahead. Let's just check. No, okay. Estus Flask Shard, excellent. Wilted Dusk Herb, we can pop this open. So this opens the shortcut back to where we started. Oh, I see. Why is there even something... Why is there even a soapstone message that just says horse? There's only one horse in the game, and we just fought it. Just really strange. Jay, would you... Hey, Jay, would you be playing other games after DS2 and 3? Maybe. Depends on if they get me hooked. These games got me hooked. Okay. So now we can take the elevator. We're still human, which is nice. Let me just check my... Okay, yeah. I'm happy with those rings. I think I'll summon in... What's his name? Benhart for the Mirror Knight boss. I kind of want to do it solo, but I also want to finish his quest, which requires you to summon him in for 3 bosses. We already got him for 1. I do not have a PS4, so I can't play Bloodborne. And even if I mean, I would like to get one for other reasons. I would definitely get Bloodborne, but I don't really feel like getting a capture card and setting up a separate recording stream for a console. So, but I will play it. You just won't see it. Okay. So this is weird. No key of the embedded in inventory. So this guy is actually a lock. Strange. But there's a lady in there, and she's part of the next area. Well, not the next, is it 2 areas from now? Or 1 or 2 areas from now that she is relevant? Jay, is your PC fixed? Well, I'm certainly playing on it right now. Soul Vessel, that's great. And a Fire Seed. Keep leveling up our Pyromancy. Maybe I'll use some Pyromancy. My PC's fixed, but I still have some stuff I need to set up. Key to King's Passage. There's things I still need to do to be able to record my Warcraft 3 and CNC stuff. My old save data is on a different hard drive, and I just need to hook it up and transfer the saves. And that requires me to open the computer back up and get the hard drive out, because it's not actually hooked into the motherboard, but it is inside the case. And I'm waiting on a cable. So once I can do that, then I can start recording again. But I do appreciate folks' concern about my technological status. Maybe after CNC3 you should try Red Alert. It's not as good as the original, but more CNC. So you're saying that the original Red Alert isn't as good as Tiberian Dawn? Because I hated Tiberian Dawn, so if you're saying it's worse than that, then no, I do not want to play it. Alluring Skull. So that's kind of a hint, since there's one right there, on what you should do here. So let's get those in a slot. Where are you? Alluring Skull. Here we go. Oh, I already had them equipped. So, there are a bunch of enemies here. Okay, let's run back. Okay, these guys are assholes. They also have like a 5-hit combo that never seems to end. They also don't chase you, so it's really not that hard to just get through this. I thought I would, like, be cheeky and use Alluring Skulls, but, like, I guess you just don't have to. It doesn't matter. They also don't have shields, so it's pretty easy to kill them with dark magic. No probs. Okay. Come back here, sir. Limitless poise on these things. I guess it's because they're stone men. I don't know. Red Alert 2 is probably the best one. You know, I've noticed that depending on what age you are, basically which generation of Command & Conquer you played first is what most people say is the best one. So I have had, other than Command & Conquer 4, I have gotten different opinions on which Command & Conquer is the best one for every single game in the series. So I find that amusing. Oh, no, that's Ash. We don't need Ashen Knight, Boyd. Get out of here. Where's Benhart? YouTube didn't notify you of the stream? Man, I don't know what to do about that. It's so irritating. Okay. Hopefully we can do this quickly, otherwise we have to spend effigies to keep resummoning Benhart. Whoa! Nice tracking. That actually was really nice tracking. Get him, Benhart. Hit him, Benhart. Actually, yeah, okay damage, Benhart. Okay, we're doing good damage. Okay, he's got the spell reflection there. Which means we have to get on the right side, the correct side of him, in order to hit him with these. It's not really working out, so let's just get in there. Leave Benhart alone! He's killing it. This guy's, he's murdering Benhart. I don't like it. I think he should be summoning in his extra buddies here at any moment. Oh my god. Benhart, use an Estus. See? Do like I do. Okay, here we go. So what happens is he summons in a phantom, and there's it could be a person. Like, there's a chance that it could be a person. This is not a person. I'm just saying it could be a person. I don't know how to avoid that. I saved you, Benhart. Okay, let's kill him. There we go. And Benhart survived, so we get to progress his quest. Looking Glass Knight Soul. So I'm not sure what the conditions are to get summoned in by the Mirror Knight. It seems like it would be so cool to be summoned in. Like, I guess you just have to be in Drangleic and attempt to use a cracked Red Eye Orb, and if someone in your general soul memory range is working against Mirror Knight, trying to fight Mirror Knight, maybe there's just a chance you get summoned in, I don't know. So you'd imagine, hey, we beat the boss, we're at the top of Drangleic Castle, the king must be here, right? Wrong. There's still 2 more areas to go through before we can even find the king. So that's what I was saying last time, where this game, it just keeps going and going and going. It just doesn't stop. It just goes on forever. Bonfire aesthetic's pretty cool. I wouldn't say this is a very gorgeous view. It's just the side of a... Alright. Sadness ahead and then despair. This is absolutely right. The next area is a goddamn nightmare. Dark Magic OP. Hell yeah. I like it too because it requires a nice spread of skills. So if you ever want to respec, you probably... Well, I mean, you could respec into anything, but I don't know. I like it. You can do like this heavy 2-handed melee build plus the casting, like short-range casting. It's very strong. which CNC has been my favorite. I mean, I only played Generals and only just started the 3rd game, so kind of hard to say. I'll be honest, I haven't really liked any of them. But I persevere because people enjoy watching them. And, I mean, I like them enough to keep playing them, but they're not at the top of my list to play in my free time, is how I should say that. Not sure if I really need a torch in here or not. Oh god, here we go. Shrine of Amana. This is many people's least favorite area. It's not great. I don't like Iron Keep, but I think this might be slightly worse. What are your thoughts on Tychus and the Heaven's Devils? It looks fun. I mean, I've enjoyed all the co-op commanders. I don't think there's any that I did not like, so I'm happy to see that they're trying some different stuff. You know, they've got all the macro type commanders in place.
To see, however,
it's already like 8 or 9 commanders that are heavy macro, so yeah, sure, give us one that's mostly micro. It's not the end of the world, and so I'm sure it'll be fun. They always put a lot of time and effort into making sure that they're fun, and that's the most important part to me. You don't like Generals? Yeah, a lot of people don't. I got used to it. That's how I would describe my experience with Generals. I just slowly got used to it. Okay, we're at 20 Vitality. Everything else that we get now is going to go into Health and Endurance, and then eventually we'll start pumping more into Intelligence. You've never actually played co-op missions? I mean, you can play with randoms. You don't really need much coordination. Oh god, Shrine of Amana. Ugh. Hey, Toxic Truth, welcome back. Well, look at you two. You could play together. Talking about not having anyone to play co-op with. So again, like, we took an elevator down, and you would say that, okay, maybe we're underneath the castle, but I think we're just in a totally different zone, basically. As I was talking about in the past, how Drangleic is just sort of an amalgamation of different areas through time and space that just sort of links them together. IC2 co-op with randoms is okay, but you should know how to rebuild your army should you lose it. Yeah. I mean, you can solo a lot of that stuff, so I don't think it's super important that you, I don't think it's super important that you have an ally that can help you win. Like, you could probably do it yourself as long as you have someone who's even semi-competent. Slumbering Dragon, I think, is good. Be wary of Dark Spirit. Do we get invaded here? We must. Cool. A lot of Wilted Dusk. That's good for our spells, I guess, if we need to do that. Are there darks? I didn't think there's a Dark Spirit here. I might actually go Fire Longsword for this area. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to need a faster weapon, but we'll see. See you later, Hasmati. Gonna watch my Dark Souls 120 video? Cool. Yeah, and all the Dark Souls 2 VODs are on the Discord, so you can start from the beginning with those if anyone's interested. Be wary of light. Right, so these guys... they're all over the place in this zone, and the singing is what keeps them asleep until you get very, very close to them. They're nerfing Abathur? I didn't know that. My Anvora Zune certainly doesn't need a nerf. Okay, we can one-shot those. That's good stuff. Ooh-ah! Yeah, you back away. That's a nice combo. But not good enough. Archdrake gloves. And they drop Twinkling Titanite. Good lord. We're making out like bandits. Oh, you know what I never did? There was a crystal lizard back at the entrance of Drangleic Castle that I really should go back and kill. One of these days I'll do it. So this may seem easy now, but eventually the singing will stop, and all these things will become awake and become hostile. That is, of course, if you end up having to go through this area again. And hopefully we won't. So, I'm just going to kill them all now. Note how the spell was dispelled there. There are also huge cliffs. You might... Yeah, I think you can see them in the VOD, but you can see there's huge cliffs off the edge of the water, which is just shitty. It's very easy to fall off. Crimson water is great. Don't worry, I'll be going in there as well. I'll be going to all the different places in this zone as usual. I did end up backtracking a bit and getting some treasure that I missed. The only place I haven't scoured again is the gutter, and I don't think I will, because again, it's sort of a maze. Hilarious. Okay.
We knew you were coming. And stop singing. We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
Weird.
Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Nice.
This is all that we can do.
We? Who else is at the royal we? Well, there are 4 of these women. One of them was in that tower in Drangleic Castle that we'll have to go and free later. Can someone do me a favor and grab an invite for the Discord and post it in the chat here? Because Toxic Truth was wondering how to join it. And yeah, you could just barely see the water cliffs. I can also barely see them. That's why they're a pain in the ass.
When we sing,
okay.
This.
Great. So there's a little side quest with the Milfatinos. Is that what they're called? Something like that. Yeah. And it's a pretty... It's not really a useful reward, but it's kind of neat, so I'll show that off later. All right, onwards. As usual, you can light a torch. It will help with your visibility. Nice. Okay, she's singing again. I think it's weird that they're just like souls of lost undead here. Very strange. See, like, don't fall off. Alright, we don't want to draw these. We don't want to draw multiples of these guys. They're really irritating. So let's... Let's not draw multiples of these guys, he says, as he does exactly that. Somehow we haven't gotten hit yet, though, so that's good. And no! 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 Oh, that's the edge of the wall. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Like they have a big combo that can very quickly burn through your health if you're not careful. All right. Thank you for singing again, Miss Milifano or whatever. I don't know what they're called. We'll call them MILFs. Oh, okay, hang on one second. I'll post a link. Because I don't really have any moderators. There you go. Soul of a proud knight. Let's see if this goes anywhere. I don't think so. Yeah, we're just gonna be very... Okay, yeah, so it goes right up to the wall, so it's not like there's any exploration we can do to the right. It's really tempting to light a torch just so I don't have to worry as much about the edges, because you can see them a lot easier with a torch. There's even places to light your torch. You know what? I left some loot back there, too, because I cut down some loot from the top. Dragon Charm. Hey, TW2006. See you, Joel. I would say enjoy your homework, but I know that that's not, you know, it's not a particularly enjoyable task. But good on you for doing that instead of watching a live stream. It's very diligent. Okay, so we want to not fall off an edge. Nice, getting some good Twinkling Titanite. I can use this to upgrade my Drangleic shield. Not that I'm really using a shield very much, but there are some instances where a 100% physical block will be useful. That's why I like to be quite diverse when I play these games. You know, you don't want to hem yourself in, so like I can cast, I can use a big melee weapon, I can block if necessary. That's the idea. Let's not draw on multiples of these guys. Immediately does so. At least we haven't gotten hit yet. Immediately gets hit. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay. Was there anything over here? Chest? Spooky. Okay, those are the things that spout that goop that degrades your equipment.